What's up? Hello everyone, this is Tenaj. Welcome to my hair journey. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumb up and please subscribe to my channel for another hair journey. And today I'll be talking about knowing your hair type. It is important to know your hair type. Why is it important to know your hair type? It can help you to understand your hair unique characteristics. Whether or not you have a curly hair, a wavy hair, a coily hair, or even a straight hair. It can also help you to choose better products. For instance, if you have a straight hair, then you know your hair is more on the oily side, so you would choose products that are less oil based. If you have, say, curly hair, you know that your hair needs a lot of conditioning, deep conditioning, leave-in conditioning. If you have kinky hair, even more so, your hair needs more conditioning. Your hair probably need products with butter, milk, and stuff like that. It also helps you to choose your styling technique wisely. Whether or not you can do a wash and go that can last you for 4 or 5 days, whether or not your hair is preferably for a twist out, a finger curl, etc. So it is always important to know your hair type. There are 4 different types of hair type. Let's talk a little bit about the straight hair. The straight hair is the least prone to damage. It is the most resilient of them all, but tends to be rather oily. If your hair falls flat from the root to the tip, you have straight hair. The hair texture is soft and silky with no curls. Straight hair type often has high amount of oil secretion. But today we're going to talk more about the other types of hair, because the curl pattern begins with a type 2 hair. And the type 2 hair has letters beside them from A to C. A for loose curls, B for medium curls, and C for tight curls. So if you have, say, a type 2 hair, it consists of a loose wave curl pattern. The hair type tends to get easily weighed down from heavy products with a tendency to frizz. Let's talk about type 3 hair. Type 3 hair ranges from type 3A, B, C, and are defined as curly hair. This hair category ranges from spirally curly to coily curls. Curly hair has a S pattern. It is prone to frizz and tangles. Now, what you can do to know if you have a curly hair after you have washed your hair and conditioned your hair, just look how your hair curl in its natural form. I have an S-curl shape, but my S-curl is tightly formed. Some persons have a S-curl shape, but their S-curl is loosely formed. And so that will tell you whether you form in the category of A, B, or C. For type 3A girls, type 3A girls has the S-shaped curls, but it has a loose loops. The curls have a circumference a little wider than the large end of a taper candle. So it is a S shape, but it is very loose. Type 3B hair curl has a springy and spiral shape. It is pretty defined without product, but can get frizz easily without a little bit of help from some type of product. Now the type 3C girls, still a S curl, but the curls are tighter and probably have a little coilier look. Right? The individual strands of the type 3C are packed closer together and are moderately defined. Type 4 hair. And again, type 4 ranges from 4A, B, C, are very coily and kinky with slightly less curl definition. Coily hair has less cuticle layers on the hair shaft, making it susceptible to damage and dryness. So with this hair, you want to use a lot of moisture in it. You do not want to use much heat on it, and you want it to handle it gently. And the less manipulation to the hair, the better it is. The type 4 hair is a full head of mini curls. These ringlets can have a diameter that ranges between that of a pen coil to a pencil, and they are springy in nature. The hair can shrink down to less than half its length when it is dry. Type 4 hair has the most defined curl pattern of the type 4 category. So even though it's a type 4 hair, it still has some S shape to it. But the S shape is very tight and defined. The type 4B has a tighter curl with a crimpy pattern. This hair type takes on the shape of a Z. The 4C has a Z-shaped pattern and tends not to be too defined. This type is densely packed and has little definition and a lot more shrinkage than type 4B and type 4A. So you can look at your hair pattern, look at it in its natural state and see how it is formed, and then you can tell the type of hair you have. Join me for another video where I'll talk about the hair density and the hair porosity. Remember, listen to your hair. Your hair is beautiful. You are beautiful. Take care and see you on another hair journey.